Oh shoot! I don't understand. I must have bumped into something, or it heard me. It heard my ship moving, I guess. Okay, one more time back to Ember Twin. Very quickly. I didn't put my suit on. I feel like I went to get that information about the anglerfish and it still didn't help me. I don't know if there's a quicker way to get down there, but like this, I have to kind of stick to these paths because my memory of the map is so poor. Okay, that's good. We got here quick. Let's do the down below one, right? I think that's the one we haven't explored enough yet. The high energy lab, yeah. Let's go down. It's at the very bottom here, I think. Yeah, so you have to get here right off the hop or else you're not gonna have time to even open this door. Let's follow the cord. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Oh, no. Did I mess up already? Gotta get over these cacti. How am I gonna do that? Just wait for this? Let's just wait, otherwise I'm gonna waste all my fuel. It's filling up pretty quick, actually. This is gonna be like a race against the sand again. Like I was hoping to get ahead of the sand, but it's forcing me to race against it. Okay, at least the cactus sink under the sand. Okay, let's go. Oh man, we still got a hole in our suit. Wait, what? Oh. Uh-oh. Trying to keep my eye on this thing. Okay, here we go. Did make it through the danger zone. Wait a second, this looks like it's full of dark matter. Gosh, I don't have much oxygen left. Oh, jeez. I was just like panicked looking at my oxygen and now I'm screwing up. I really hope there's some oxygen up here. Good. Shoo. So this is the high energy lab. You know, I never know what these things do. All these Nomai projects. Okay, we got a couple of squirrels. Yeah, what the hell? Okay. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Remy and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Okay, we kind of already heard about that. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Rami, Yaros, requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Some more to read. Okay, what are these pictures? Not even sure what those mean. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval, sounds familiar, is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. Huh. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas pie. My pun was unintended, Rami, so I believe it's you who's airy form. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the Whitehole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Okay, so there's like, I have to decipher their pictures here, like... Is that the geyser? I mean, jeez. That was it, right? There was like stuff I could mess with in here, like... down below. It's like... what does that do? Like reroute the power or something? But I can put the warp cores in different spots? What does this do? What am I looking at? So what, they were like testing their, like these... they're like testing this so like it actually exits before it even enters, kind of thing. I guess that's what they were testing at this lab. Okay, so that's all this thing is. So, like, somehow I gotta get back to before this whole loop started. Like, I kinda, like, to discover why this happens or to stop this from happening. With the warping, with the black holes somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna figure that out. I'm probably gonna be stuck on this for a while, I imagine. To see what we got while we're waiting for the next loop. So, it still says at Sunless City there's more to explore. Wow, okay. We should check out the sun station too, I guess. Yeah, so then yeah, this is all the things we just read. The Ashton Towers designs. Quickly travel. So basically we're gonna be having to warp probably to solve the ending of this game. We're gonna have to warp between planets. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. Then am I plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval? It actually does still want me to check out this launch module. I didn't think I could get in there, but maybe I can. What to do next? We still have to get to the quantum moon as well. Like, how are we gonna do this? There's a quantum signal somewhere on Giant's Deep. You know what? We should go back to Giant's Deep because I don't know if we're gonna get there in time. Oh boy, we might just go right into the sun. Where's that thing that's going around the sun? Is that the sun station? I don't even see it now. Okay, let's just go here. Let me check this thing again. Where's that broken window over here? I should land my ship, otherwise it's just gonna drift off and then I'll just try to float around a bit. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't want to go down though, I wanna... Okay, wait, this isn't gonna work, hang on. Because it's just gonna pull me right back into my ship. Okay. I just wanna find that broken window here. This one? Yeah. Let me fly in there or what? We're gonna try. Okay. We can fly in here. Let's put this down so that it lights it up a bit better for us. Well, what is in here? My ship log updated. Is this not just the other side? Okay, yeah, like we don't need to read the control room one because we saw that already. Okay, now what's this? This is gonna help us. Whoa! There. Let's see what this one says. Malo, imagine Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyways. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Malo. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. We're gonna be able to see where it is, maybe? Get a better idea? Oh, there's like that electrical field. Is it at the center of the... Is it at the center of Giant's Deep? How do I get through that center? Okay, is that it then? I believe so. Unless I can bring this into the other one, like the other... The control room? Where's my ship? Did my ship drift away? Oh no, I'm getting pulled into Giant's Deep. Oh, here. This is where I want to go anyways, up in this thing. To see if there was any communication between here and the, control room. Or whatever that first room was, I forget. Control room, right? Yeah, control module. Let's just see. Oh no, we're not gonna have time. Hang on. Please. Please. Wait, isn't there a... I thought there was a projection stone in here. Okay, never mind. Oh shoot, it's on the other side. Here. Nothing, okay. Just, yeah. The puzzles that aren't, I feel like I'm overthinking a lot of things. Okay, so how do I get beneath that jellyfish? Because I'm pretty sure that's where the... all that lightning, right? Like that blue lightning? We saw that at the core of Giant's Deep. I couldn't even see it coming that time. Let's go back to Giant's Deep and just check that. We're gonna go back under the water. And I had like... yeah, I had some advice that you can actually just go underneath the water there. Like, you can just swim freely under there. I didn't know. I made like a convoluted idea to get under that island when I could have just simply swam underneath it. Okay, so yeah, this one's finished up. But then we got the information. It looks like it's underwater. Yeah, I could see purple. Yeah, it's in like in that center of Giant's Deep. So what now? Are these jellyfish like that anglerfish and they're gonna take me out? We saw the jellyfish as well on Feldspar's island. And he was talking about a gentle touch or something in that log. Was the key. So maybe I just passed through that. I never really tried to pass through that field. I just thought it was not possible. Or I had to disable the jellyfish or something. So let's see. I don't even think I put my suit on, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, make sure. Alright. So can I just simply swim right into here then? Like what were they talking about this current? Oh yeah, there is a current here, okay. So you still need to use that. So maybe you can swim under that one island, but you cannot swim underneath that current. Counterclockwise, where are you? Got one in the back there. So that's what pushes us under. What is this red? Is this a jellyfish? Oh, I see how now I got electrocuted. So what's up with these jellyfish? I thought they were the things that they're electric, no? They're gonna electrify me? Yes. Oh my gosh, my ship is really damaged. Okay. Let's go back up and repair. I guess. See if I can find a landing pad here. What the heck? Oh my gosh, my ship exploded. Oh, I was trying to get out to repair it. Let me just double check my notes there. I feel like Hornfels told me something about those jellyfish. Frozen jellyfish. And Looks like Feldspar camped here. Maybe I should try to find Feldspar in the Dark Bramble. And then I'll maybe get more information about these jellyfish. Let me see. Oh gosh, I think I'm like my ship's bouncing around right now. There's Dark Bramble. Oh yeah, I landed. Okay. I just maybe have to use my probe launcher some more so that I don't run into those anglerfish. And I also want to use my signal scope to try to find Feldspar in here. He's gotta be in here. Okay, that one I can go towards. Jeez, this stuff is moving around like I'm gonna bump into it and those fish are gonna come at me. Pretty sure. This one's just full of anglerfish, like when I feel like I have to go in that one. So what happens? Like, are they gonna come at me right away? Yeah. Okay, so no, I don't want to go that way. I thought these guys were blind. Like, how are they... How are they finding me? Is it because my lights are on? But that wouldn't matter because they're blind. Like, what am I not figuring out here? They're hearing like my thrusters or something? I don't know. Oh shit. There's one near me. He's gonna eat me. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Like, I have the information and I still don't know what to do with it. Like, I think they're just hearing my thrusters, but... I don't know how to get through the area without using thrusters. One more try. Well, not one more try. We're gonna have to keep trying until we can get through. However many tries that takes. I wanna find Feldspar. So I feel like we wanna head for this. Like, we wanna head through the red one, right? Oh, frick, I'm bumping into stuff. What is that? It's taking pictures of. Huh? Oh, me? I'm taking pictures of myself. Duplicate signal. What is that? I'm gonna bump right into them. Oh, no! No! Okay. What was that all about? There was like a duplicate signal? Where is it? Is it still there? I don't think so, right? Maybe I should have gone to where the duplicate signal was to get maybe around like a back path. Maybe this way then? I don't know. Is this just gonna be a fish? No, this is a way I can go. So I should go in this top hole? Like... It's on some kinda... I don't know what those balls are. Oh my god. Don't want to hit this thing, it's gonna hit me. Huh. Does it matter which hole I go in? Like... That looks like a lot of anglerfish through that hole, you know? Like, it's just chock full of anglerfish in there. don't know, I feel like I have to go in. Do I go in at some speed so I can glide around them? Here we go. Wait, I'm bouncing into freaking walls though. What happened there? Am I getting eaten again? Oh my gosh. My ship broke? How did that happen? They just ate my ship, but they didn't eat me. This is even worse. Right? Oh my gosh, what is hitting me right now? Brambles? I can hear a fish. Oh shit. What is this? Eggs? Is this like friggin' fish eggs? I hear so many of them. I can't move. How does this help me any? Here's another. I'm not sure if this is the one I came in through or what. Get another duplicate signal. That way. It's just going in one and out the other. Well, I don't think that's just gonna take us back then. Oh shit, that was a fish this time. I mean, this is like a freaking maze. No. Just gobble me up, please. Ah. I'm not figuring anything out. Oh, not Giant's Deep. Well, like, where else should I even go? Maybe we can follow the escape pod signal? That could... I'll keep forgetting we have all these different, like, frequencies we can follow. Distress beacon, right? Yeah. That might at least help us find that escape pod. No, I don't know about Feldspar, but... Okay, this is good. This is at least... we're finding which path we're supposed to take. Now where? This way? Oh boy, I think I see it all tangled up in there. Yeah, this one got all covered in the brambles. There it is. Distress beacon. How close do you have to be to, like, for it to say what it is? There we go. Shall we get on and explore a little bit, maybe? I got my suit on, right? Yeah, okay. I didn't see any fish around here, so... Oh, is there some lights floating around? Here's my entrance. Okay, our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held down as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequent. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or probably await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Do we have the... No, we don't have the vessel. Maybe the, maybe there's something else down here to read. Let's see. Escape pod 3, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scanning in external environment, scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected, potentially hostile. Do not exit pod. And I didn't. Oh, there's one more thing here. Let's see. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it is impossible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon, whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. Okay, thank you very much. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Okay. Whose source is near? So they went to the nearest one, but they maybe it's the further one we're supposed to go to? And there's our path. And where's our ship? Here we go. Okay, we have clues to follow now. Thank goodness. Let's follow the lights. Oops. Now, yeah, I think... Wasn't sure if we had a signal to follow, but maybe just the lights. What? Oh my god, what is going on here? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's read what this says. Oh. Hang on, oops, I didn't mean to be moving around. Okay. Oh no. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel, and still so far, is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Okay, so if we shoot our thing in here, oops. Duplicate signal, so we want to follow maybe the other one. That's the vessel, right? Okay. We have to somehow... Oh wait, hang on, one more thing. Is there any sound then? Or no, the sound is gone. Okay, so yeah, we have to follow our scout at this point. Now how am I gonna safely get down to here? Oh boy. Oh geez. Or else I'm gonna get stuck in the brambles myself. Okay, this is the way. Oh no, there's so many fish in this one. I mean, am I just supposed to hope like I'm gonna bump right into them? I'm not pressing anything. I'm gonna glide as far as I can. The breather snoring or something. Okay. Are we far enough away here to... I still hear breathing. This is their eggs again. So gonna glide over as fast as we can over here. I don't want to crash into this. I've ticked that one off a little bit, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna go. No! No, 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 no! Oh, no, no, no. No! No, please! Okay. We're still good. Is there fish in here? We might be safe from fish here. This is the vessel. My goodness. How much do I have to explore here? This is another pod. Oops. This is another pod or what? Maybe nothing I can go in there. Okay, let's go in the vessel. It's pretty lit up, so... Which way do I want to go? This way? Got some oxygen. Oh my gosh, this is really gonna test me. What is this? What are they putting in here? A warp core. I don't know what that's gonna do. Like, I don't really want to mess with that right now. What is this? Got some kind of writing here. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. Esco, wait, I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. I know not. This vessel... Is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. Okay. Well, we don't have a warp core, right? Can't go this way. Was that it? That can't be it. Let me go grab a bit more fuel and go back in. Also, I guess I can check to see if there was anything more in the journal here. It says there's still more at the vessel. We're gonna need to bring a warp core back here, I believe is the idea. How am I gonna do all this? I don't feel confident in my abilities to even, like, like I'm getting overwhelmed with the idea of what I'm supposed to do to stop this time loop. Like... light it up in here a little bit more. Okay, so this was the way I was, right? There was nothing more here, or what? Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to come back with a warp core. Like, I don't even know how to forge a warp core. Is it down here? No, there's nothing. Okay, that might have been it for here. Where the heck did Feldspar go? Right? Like, I thought he would be in the Dark Bramble somewhere. Oh, I know. Maybe we have to shoot the one. I can't remember if there was his music was playing through the one on Timber Hearth or not. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. Because I want to find him. Let's go back. Oh, yeah, I guess we can just leave out any exit probably. Okay, let's see about that. He was the harmonica, right? Because the first time I was here, I had that thought of trying to track the duplicate signal. But I didn't do it yet, so it's gonna lead us to something. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a harmonica sound coming out of here. Yeah, he's so okay. Okay, we gotta find him. Okay, listen to this. He's right through the other side of this thing. I don't think we have time to do this again, but we should probably just wait till a fresh loop. Alright, we're coming to get ya. I thought I'd just be able to, like, try to follow his harmonica in there, but that place is such a maze, you really have to follow these scouts. I'm going really fast, okay. At least we know, like, we just can head towards these and they are not anglerfish, because feels... I feel like I hear one breathing though right now. Oh, this one is just chock full. He's in the one that's just chock full of anglerfish. And we have a bunch of options too. Let's just go straight. Wait, we want to go to the one that's farthest away? I don't know. Three duplicate signals now. Do we go to the error or the duplicate signal? What is with that? Wait, it's a dead one, I think. He's inside of it? Oh my god, this is cool. He's got a freaking cool base. I don't know if I can land my ship anywhere though. Let me just kind of roll it so it's at least upright. There you go. We made it! Feldspar! Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in well ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble, after me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Well, I might have blown myself up a couple times. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been here before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them. Big gnarly things. And this one was the biggest one I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. And I think, well... that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Let's just say, wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't, fire's not going anywhere. I found something. I found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the blasted things come from, is it? Stars above. If I still had a working ship, I'd be sorely tempted to go show 'em what's what. Probably best to leave 'em alone, though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Let's see. I found something else. I found a bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chart will tell you, if you so much as glance in Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where Bramble is now. This infernal planet appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be headed towards the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found my writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha, so the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Oh well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? But I need to know more about this, how you reached the core of Giant's Deep. But yeah, Giant's Deep core, huh? That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? Well, if I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. Well, how about just a hint? On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yup. Huh. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. Well, I got that note, but maybe I missed a note there. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering... Okay, light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay, so he's giving me more idea here. So we'll do that as soon as we're finished talking to him. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know this space is weird here intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these? Yeah, we did. We seen there with the little opening. It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we know. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Okay, what else? Anything? Yeah, so where is your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light. That's where we need to go. What happened to this gigantic anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton. It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in this poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Interesting. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure. Whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Wow, he's so cool. Let's have our marshmallow inside this fish skeleton. Okay. So the tail end is that way, so let's get back to our ship. Goodbye for now, Feldspar. And let's try to head towards where his ship is. We need this information about how we got to, he got to the, Giant's Deep. Oh, there's the light. Okay, let's follow the flashing light. Here we go. So what was he telling me? To, like, fly through this vine? Or up through it. Up through it. He says something about the hollow vine. This is gonna get really small. I don't think I can take my ship through. Hang on. Is this what he was telling me to do? Hollow vine. Yeah, what does this say? A secret to reaching the core of Giant's Deep lies at the end of the hollow vine. They crashed their ship into. Okay, let's see. That's what it says for me to do. Keep going to the end of it. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way. Getting flipped around inside this vine. I hate stuff like this, like where it's like a underwater like feeling tunnel that just is like you feel like you're gonna run out of air. What the heck? I'm like where am I now? I don't think I'm in Dark Bramble anymore, I tell you that much. Am I back on Giant's Deep? This is so crazy. Okay, yeah, here's more of this jellyfish. So this is just like inside. I'm inside of that thing on Giant's Deep. Okay, chip 4. Entry number, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa ho. Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Or blag. This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Alright, I'm going to inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. So we gotta go inside the jellyfish. And what, we won't get electrocuted if we go inside? Because I was getting electrocuted. Not to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you're dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay, so I can get inside of them without getting electrocuted, I guess. Alright. We have our answer to getting into the core. I think we're slowly starting to piece all these little bits together. At least I'm gonna be figuring out why this is all happening. I don't know if I'm gonna be figuring out how to fix it or being able to successfully fix it, but we'll try our best. Alright, so we can go back to Giant's Deep now.